We all know the Queen Alien, or Alien Queen. But what about the Alien King? Does such a thing exist? Well, yes, in the expanded universe. The King Alien, also called the Rogue, sometimes the Usurper or Chimera, was a human xenomorph hybrid genetically engineered by Professor Ernst Kleist as part of Project Chimera. The Rogue was created with the intention of controlling xenomorphs, a tame equivalent of a xenomorph queen that could be controlled by man and could in turn be used to control other xenomorphs. Instead, the creature proved to be extremely aggressive towards natural xenomorphs and would go on to challenge and fight the Queen Alien, a battle which the King loses. It appears in Aliens Rogue, also known as Aliens Volume 6 Rogue, which is a 4-issue limited comic book series that was first published by Dark Horse Comics in 1993. The story of Rogue takes place after the Grant Corporation's first mission to the alien homeworld. Although Kleist had achieved significant success genetically engineering tame warrior hybrids, he encountered several setbacks when attempting to create a hybrid queen, including many attempts that were born horribly deformed, eventually dying as a result of their mutations. A breakthrough came when Kleist incorporated human DNA in the hybridization process, using genetic material taken from John Cray. The result was the Rogue, an enormous and hugely powerful male xenomorph dubbed the King. Kleist even placed John Cray and the Xenomorph King in a cell together to prove the creature was tame. The King did not attack him. However, when several natural Xenomorph warriors were also let into the containment chamber, far from being docile or exerting control over the warriors, the Rogue flew into a rage and savagely attacked them, tearing them to pieces. This led to Kleist concluding that the only reason the Rogue ignored Cray was because he posed no threat. Unlike other xenomorphs, the Rogue would ignore other live organisms, namely humans, depending on how much of a threat they posed. This may be due to the Rogue caste not having a sense to use humans to breed, as the Queen caste do. The Rogue's extreme hostility towards other xenomorphs proved disastrous for the inhabitants of Sharon Base, when the creature made contact with the Queen overseeing a nearby hive. The two apparently challenged each other to some form of contest for supremacy, causing the Rogue to become enraged, and Kleist's creation immediately smashed its way out of its cell and began rampaging through the base, seeking the Queen. Although not actively attacking humans at the base, the Rogue slaughtered any that got in its way, and eventually smashed through the sealed airlock into the hive, allowing the xenomorphs to swarm the civilian facility. After dispatching the Queen's royal guard, the Rogue engaged the Queen in combat, but was eventually defeated. While the Rogue was larger and stronger, the Queen's superior speed and intelligence enabled her to easily dodge the Rogue's brutish attacks while she slowly wore it down and finally slaughtered it. Kleist later attacks the Queen in retaliation for the death of his creation, but is wounded. As he bleeds, he mourns over the corpse of the Rogue before self-destructing. When it comes to a natural alien king that wasn't artificially created like the Rogue, I guess the Praetorian is the closest we're gonna get. Praetorians serve as guards to the Hive's queen, and unlike other xenomorph types, Praetorians rarely operate outside the Hive grounds. They're among the largest and most powerful xenomorph strains. Visually, Praetorians resemble a queen, though smaller in size, although they're still far larger than typical xenomorphs, typically standing at least 10 feet tall. Some people claim that the Praetorian is an intermediate stage between a xenomorph and a queen, and that the Praetorian eventually molts into a queen alien. Anyway, I already have an entire video dedicated to the Praetorian alien. If you want me to cover any exotic xenomorph types, please enter your suggestions in the comments below. I already have dozens of videos about aliens, so feel free to check them out in my Alien and Predator playlist, dedicated to alien content. Now onto my Patreon squad. Check out these awesome and super cool supporters of Viral Killer. And if you want to help the channel but have no money, okay, follow these steps. First subscribe, then like the video, then share it. Twitter, Facebook, whatever. This is so useful that it might as well be a $5 donation. If you really want to help, leave a comment too. YouTube loves engagement. Thank you. Also, please follow me on Twitter and turn on notifications. Okay, I'm done.